Okay, so today we'll be opening up this used Mopar cartridge oil filter, number MO-349. And I got this used filter from a very generous viewer whose name is Muhammad from Seattle, Washington. Thanks, Muhammad. This oil filter was in service for 1,520 miles and came off of Muhammad's 2024 Jeep Wrangler. Yep, the one with a 3.6 liter V6 engine. He was using Mobil 1 0W30 advanced fuel economy oil during this period. We also have an oil report to look at. So let's get started.
You gotta glue the silicone, be nice and tight. Get your end here, filtration.
Okay, so here's this Mopar oil filter, and what I did was I had it wrapped like this in a microcloth fiber, and I had it sitting like that for a couple days. It actually came out pretty clean. So it looks nice here. It looks nice and clean. Plus, it doesn't have all that many miles anyway. It only has like 1,500 miles on it. So, but right here's the seam, and I counted 62 pleats. And this is a cellulose glass blended media. But I couldn't find a micron rating on this filter. So you can see my finger is getting shiny, so it's got some oil still on it. And it doesn't say where this filter is made either. There's some numbers on here. You can see some right there. And you can see some, barely see some right here, just some numbers, some letters. But it doesn't say where it's made. Same thing on this side. It's the same thing, PAG or 6, GF 30. But it doesn't say where this is made. Yeah, so there's not really much else to talk about this thing except for to get the width, and then we'll just cut it open. So I'm going to take the whole width because this filter media goes inside. So I'm not going to go like inside. I'm going to go outside to outside. And I'm going to minus 1/10 of an inch for the end caps. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, there. That was hard to do. Okay, it's 4.84 inches wide, minus 1/10 of an inch. Okay, so let me cut this filter open. I mean, it looks pretty clean. Let me cut this filter open, see what it looks like under a microscope. Alright, be right back. Okay, here's this Mopar filter all stretched out. And this filter is 42¼ inches long. Okay, so one of the reasons why Muhammad made this into a short oil change interval was because he was using 0W20 oil, and he went to a 0W30 oil, and he wanted to see how the wear metals, if they would react any differently. So let's take a look at this oil report. Okay, so we got iron here at 4, and I guess that's not too bad for 1,500 miles. I'm not even mentioning the zeros. I'm just going to go skip right through the zeros. Aluminum 1, copper 1, that's not bad. Lead 0, that's not bad. Tin 0, I'm not going to mention the zeros anymore. I said I wasn't going to do it, but okay, silicone, right there, 7, that's maybe a little high. Sodium 2, potassium, okay, that's 0, 0. See, molybdenum right here, 94. Now, let's move this over. Okay, we got the boron here at 96. Magnesium at 530. Calcium at 1027. Phosphorus 632. Zinc 672. Alright, let's look down here. So they got the fuel dilution right here at 1.6. You know, it's covered in green here, so you can see that they flagged it. And I think anything at like 0.5 would be okay. Anything over that is not too good. So maybe he's got like a sticky fuel injector. I don't know. I told him to try out some fuel injection cleaner and see how his next report would look. But okay, we'll look over here at the viscosities. And at 100 Celsius, 9.9, which that don't seem too bad. Base number 5.69, so it's got a lot of stuff still left in it. You could, definitely go longer, of course. Oxidation 8, nitration 7. But with the fuel dilution, you don't want to go too long. And down here, he didn't have any of this stuff done. He didn't have any particle count done. So I guess if you took the fuel dilution out, it would be a pretty good report. What do you guys think? Alright, and let's take a look at the rest of the filter. Okay, so let's get a thickness on this filter media. 0.73 millimeters thick. Okay, this is the filtering side, back side. And as you can see on the filter, this is really clean. I took 2 pictures of this filter media because it's so clean I couldn't really even find any soot or carbon in it. So let's take a look at that picture. So as you can see, this filter is really clean. The filter media is really clean. There's hardly anything in it. And we'll take a look at it up close. Yeah, and you can see that there's not even nothing on the surface at all. So 1,500 miles, his engine runs really clean at 1,500 miles. I mean, there's a couple little things there. That's nothing though. Now let's take a look at the rest of the filter. So really, not much to look at. Just got a core here. Spins. It all stays together. It must snap in or something. Somehow. Looks like it goes in there somehow. Yeah, that kind of snaps off. Okay. It snaps back together. And that's all there is to this filter. I don't know if this is nylon. It's probably nylon. I would say it's nylon instead of plastic. And again, I want to thank Mohammed for sending me this used oil filter and oil report. And with that being said, I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care. Yep, nice and clean. Imagine it being this clean after 6,000 miles.